Hey there, Mike. Well, since I last spoke to you, there's been 2 cricket matches, although one of them was washed out. So, leading into the match that was on last night, there were 5 matches that had been played, and Australia led the series 2 matches to 1. So the second last match was played last night, and once again, I sound like a broken record, but I deplored the existence of this series. It's a cynical cash grab, but the cricket has been remarkably entertaining. Last night, Australia batted first and put together a colossal 350, and once again, George Bailey, the stand-in skipper, played brilliantly. He's been scoring prolifically without scoring 100, and he made up for that big time last night by scoring over 150 not out off only about 114 deliveries, and I think he's now an almost certain starter in the first test match of the Ashes, which is very exciting. The Australian total of 350, as I've said to you before, in times gone by would have been more than enough, but last night, once again, India chased it down. This time in a real thriller. They got the runs with just a handful of balls remaining in the final over, and once again it was Virat Kohli, the guy that I've mentioned before, who played remarkably well, scoring a rapid fire century. And Darwin, the other Indian player, also played really well, scoring 100. For Australia, Shane Watson scored 100, an innings that normally would have been noteworthy, but almost got lost in amongst the other amazing batting performances in this match. So, George Bailey is the story for me in this series that really doesn't matter, which is now locked at 2-2, and it's going to have an exciting final match. The captain of the Australian side, as I've said before, articulate, intelligent, friendly. In the press conference after the game, apparently the lights went out, and rather than frowning and scowling and storming out like every other Australian cricketer probably in the past would have done, he said, no kissing in the darkness there, fellas, to the assembled media throng. It's not the funniest line of all time, but it is the funniest line ever uttered by an Australian cricketer. So that's my only concern, that he's such a nice guy. Maybe his long-term future in the game isn't assured, but at the moment he's certainly batting really well. And as I said, this series is set up for a climactic finale. Hopefully Australia can win. Not that it really matters much, but it's better to win than lose. And I'll speak to you in a couple of days with the results of that match. Bye.